It's fall, y'all. You know what that means. All things pumpkin. Hey guys, I'm Jules. Welcome to Manna from Heaven Sourdough Co. And today on the channel, we're going to be making a pumpkin artisan sourdough loaf. This recipe is inspired by Therapy by Sourdough. She's not on YouTube, I don't think, but she is on Instagram, so go check her out. I also have never made this recipe before, so you and I get to learn together. Could go good. This footage might hit the trash, but stay tuned and let's find out.
The ingredients for today's recipe is a can of pumpkin puree, maple syrup, salt, bread flour, active sourdough starter, and for that cinnamon swirl, you're going to need cinnamon, brown sugar, and pumpkin pie spice. In a large mixing bowl, you're going to start with adding 240 grams of water. While zeroing your scale in between each new ingredient, next you'll add 100 grams of active sourdough starter. Then 25 grams of maple syrup, ,200 grams of pumpkin puree, ,10 grams of salt, and then you'll mix this all together. After that's all mixed together until it's a uniform liquid, next you'll add 500 grams of bread flour. And then using your dough whisk, you'll mix all this together until you can't see any more flour. I'll have the dough whisk and any other items in today's video that I think may be helpful for you linked below in the description. These are affiliate links, and all that means is at no extra cost to you. When you use these links to buy these products, I may earn a small commission that just helps further this channel. After it's all mixed together, you'll cover and let it rest for 1 hour. Then over the next 2 hours, you'll perform 4 sets of stretch and folds with 30-minute rests in between. Depending on the time of day you started, you'll either let it rise at room temperature until it's airy and bubbly, or let it bulk ferment in the fridge overnight. The next morning, you'll go ahead and prepare that cinnamon swirl filling. So in 95 grams of brown sugar, you'll add 6 grams of cinnamon and 6 grams of pumpkin pie spice. If you're like me and bulk fermented your dough in the fridge overnight, while you're doing this, you're going to go ahead and have your dough out on the counter to get to room temperature so that it's flexible and easy to shape. Another hack that I learned from Therapy by Sourdough is that if you're in a hurry to get your dough to room temperatures that you can shape it quicker, if you lay it on a heating pad, it will help speed up the process. After your swirl is mixed all together, you're ready to start shaping, so go ahead and lightly flour your work surface. After you've turned your dough out, you'll gently stretch it and laminate it into a large rectangle shape. Then down the middle, you'll pour some of the swirl filling. Then you'll fold the two long insides together until they meet in the middle. Then you'll pinch and seal the seams together to keep the swirl filling inside. Then you'll sprinkle more of that cinnamon filling down the middle of your dough. Now it's time to roll it up. After you've covered and let it rest on the counter for a half an hour, you're going to then place it in your floured Banneton basket, cover it, and let it rest in your fridge for another 4 hours. After that rest period, you're ready to start scoring. So after you've pinched your dough together to keep it nice and tight, go ahead and turn it over onto your parchment paper. As you can see, that cinnamon swirl filling got quite messy. And you all should know by now that I am not artistic, so I was just trying to get this in the oven as quick as I could. So I went ahead and just did a simple score down the middle, and that was good enough for me. With your oven and Dutch oven preheated to 450, you're going to go ahead and place your dough in there and bake it for 30 minutes covered.
truth. Y'all, I don't really think that you quite understand. Okay. She's so cute. Well, as much as I want to slice into it now, we still have a little more time.
Y'all, I got completely distracted by how pretty she looked, and I forgot to video myself bumping the temperature down to 425. So definitely make sure you do that, and then you're gonna bake it for another 15 minutes. Now you may be wondering why the lid was on when I took it off that second time, and it's because since this was a new recipe, I recently learned from one of my friends that you can use a thermometer and see if your bread is done inside by if it reaches 200 degrees. So after that second 15 minutes was up, when I took the temperature, it wasn't quite at 200, and I didn't want it to get too brown, so then I began to put the lid back on so that it wouldn't get too dark on top for us. If you're doing any new bread recipe for the first time, I highly recommend this trick of using your thermometer to see when it reaches between 200 and 210 degrees. It was very helpful for this loaf, or else I possibly maybe wouldn't have gotten it done in the middle. As you can see, my swirl didn't end up as aesthetically pleasing as I would have liked it to be in regards to looks. But at the end of the day, the taste is all that matters, and let me tell you, it was out of this world. And when I say out of this world, I'm truly not exaggerating, because it made the house smell so good that while I was slicing this, I eagerly had family members waiting just for a piece of this bread to be cut off for them to try. I highly recommend enjoying it warm with some butter and a little bit more of cinnamon sugar sprinkled on top.
I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I hope it was helpful for you. I love fall. It's my absolute favorite season. It's so beautiful, and all the pumpkin flavored things are just an added bonus. So let me know if you love pumpkin as much as I do. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Subscribing is free, and it just helps me to continue to make these videos. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next Sourdough Saturday. Let me know if you plan to try this. Nope. Or if you like pumpkin, and yeah, no.